Greetings to my dear students. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe with your family. Thanks for being an active participation by watching the videos and completing your homeworks. Now let's get started with the second video. In this video, we will explain chapter 8, which is about geometry, and focusing on the second lesson, lines and angles. So, in the math, we don't have only one type of lines. In this topic, we have three types of lines, which they are parallel lines, intersecting lines, and perpendicular lines. So the first one are parallel lines, like these two we have it, line A and line B. Now let's have their description. Parallel lines are lines in a plane that are always the same distance apart. It means they have the same distance. They started here and they ended in this point. So the second part, they never intersect and have no common points. It means they will go with each other until the end with no meeting each other, with no having a common point between them. Like they will go until the end, but they cannot intersect in a point. They cannot meet in a point. So, line A and B are parallel to each other. Let's have two more examples. Line C with line D. They started in this point. It means they have the same distance apart, and then ending in this point. And also they cannot meet each other. They don't have a common point between them. So how we can write down line A and B are parallel to each other? We have to write it by this way. A is parallel to B. Or for this one, D is parallel to C. It means the symbol of parallel is this symbol that we have it. This is the symbol of parallel line. Like these two lines also. AB is parallel to ML. Let's have two more examples. As we have it here. DC is parallel to FE, as we can see that. Now let's go to the second type. The second type is intersecting lines. What are the intersecting lines? Intersecting lines cross at exactly one point. They can meet each other. They can meet each other in one point. Let's have this example. Let's say this is A, B, and this is C, D. So, line CD is intersecting. They will intersect. They will meet each other at one point, which is this point, as you can see that. And also we have it here, EF is intersecting DC. At which point? At point H. Let's write a letter here also. Let's say we have F. Or have one more example. Let's say we have ZY intersecting DB. In which line? In which point? In point H. They can meet each other in point H. ZY is a line that intersects DB in a point H. They can meet each other in a point H. They are only meet each other in this point. Now let's have the third type of lines, which is perpendicular lines. They intersect to form 90-degree angles or right angles. We know that right angle is 90 degree, exactly 90 degree. Let's have an example. This is DB, okay, and this one is AC, okay. Line DB is perpendicular to line A and C, and they form what? 90-degree angle, right? Or right angle. This is the difference between intersecting and perpendicular lines. Right, both of them are intersecting each other in one point, but in intersecting lines, they will not form 90-degree angle, or they will not form right angle. They will just meet each other at any point. But for perpendicular lines, they should form right angle or 90-degree angle, like this one. Again, another example. P, Q, R, S. Let's have the most important point of perpendicular lines, which is forming 90-degree lines or right angle. We know that if we see this symbol, it means this is 90-degree angle. How we can write these two lines are perpendicular lines, or what is the symbol of perpendicular lines? So let's write this one. DB is intersecting AC, or at a point of 90 degree. How about this one? We have PQ is perpendicular to RS. They intersect each other, or they meet each other at this point, which they can form right angle. So these are three types of lines: parallel lines, intersecting lines, and perpendicular lines. Parallel lines, they have the same distance, but they cannot meet each other. They will not intersect each other at a point. And their symbol is by this way. Intersecting angle, by the way, for intersecting angles, we don't have a symbol to represent it like perpendicular or parallel. Intersecting lines, we have two lines that they will intersect at any point with each other. How about perpendicular lines? They will intersect each other, okay? They will meet each other at a point of forming 90-degree angle or forming right angle. This is the difference between intersecting lines and perpendicular lines. Intersecting lines, they will just meet at any point with no forming right angle, but it should be 90 degree in perpendicular lines. Now let's solve these four questions. It says classify the lines as a parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting, and when you need it, you can use the symbols. Okay, question 3. We said that question 3 is intersecting, so it means AB intersecting CD, because we don't have any symbol for intersecting, so we will just write intersecting. Then question 4, P, Q, and R is, they are perpendicular to each other, as we have this symbol. So it means we can write PQ is perpendicular to RS. Question 5. We have C, D, and E, F. Do we have a meeting point, an intersecting point? No. So it means C and D parallel to EF. EF. And then question 6, which is the last one. It's not parallel, it's obvious, but do we have the symbol of 90 degree or right angle? No, we don't have. So it means it is intersecting. The point is LM intersecting JK. That's all for today's lesson. I hope everything is clear. And if you have any question, you can ask. Take care, stay safe, and see you in the next video.